road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road.
So easy an 8-year-old could do it. Ross, come here. Where does this go?
Here.
Thanks. Next up is that faulty circuit breaker box. You know where it is?
Sure, the box with all the sparks.
Right. I want you to take this and poke it around, and don't stand in water.
Oh, you're sitting by the door. Want to go poop? Oh, it's you. I thought it was one of the dogs, sadly in need of a grooming.
Hi, Mrs. Slattery.
It's Mom. Just once I want to hear you call me Mom.
You're not my mother. My mother was not a pillhead. My mother was a common drunk. So don't ever compare yourself to my sainted mother, you dried-up old prune.
That's dried-up old Mom. Mom!
I really don't need this. I work till 9, I come here, I fix the lock, I change a light bulb, I take out the garbage, and I take a long look at you, because I can't afford saltpeter.
I will have you know that in my prime, you would have lined up and taken a number like all of my husband's business associates.
Aren't you done yet? Can't you just follow some simple instructions? No, what am I saying? I slept with you for 16 years and you couldn't even grasp the concept of that's it, don't move.
Well, I don't need instructions for this because putting in a lock is something I know how to do.
Sure, you can buy the tools for that.
You know, we could sexual innuendo around all night, but let's just stick to the lock, shall we? Boy, the lubrication on this baby sure makes this job easy. I still don't understand what was wrong with the old lock.
You had the key. I just wish there was a guy I could give the new key to. What's wrong with me?
You? There's nothing wrong with you. You're a perfectly ordinary middle-aged woman.
I know. And I thought I had the right man tonight. He was tall, smart, rich, fun, and so sensitive. He knew all the words to Wind Beneath My Wings.
So you were out with a homo?
He was not a homo. You should have seen him. He had tears in his eyes as he sang along.
Gay.
Not gay. He knew fine wines.
Gay.
He could recognize the perfume I used.
Trey gay.
He was not gay, and I can prove it. He dumped me for a slut waitress with big, swollen, balloon-like bazongas poured into a dress so low-cut even my mother wouldn't wear it. You imagine flaunting it like that. Like that's the only way to get a man. It is. Oh, Jack, buy me some new boobies. I want to be the kind of woman women like me hate.
Well, let me get this straight. You want me to pay so some new guy can rest his head on your fluffy new Playboy centerfold breasts while all those years all I had were those National Geographic Super Droopers?
Come on, Jack, buy him for me. I'll let you feel him.
No.
Come on, Jack. It's your fault I need him. All those years of laying on him and playing with him, honk, 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 all night long. What could hold up under that? Oh, please, Jack. I'm an aging, embittered woman with 3 children and used breasts. I want new ones. I'm gonna call and make an appointment with the doctor for tomorrow. Oh, don't make any decisions yet. Just come with me so I'm not alone. Sometimes I'm too timid and shy to get what I really want.
Gee, I don't know.
You're coming with me and I don't want to hear any more about it. What was that?
Oh, it's just Ross. He's learning how to make a circuit.
Hey, look what I can do.
How big do you want him?
Well, I don't want to overdo. I want something that looks natural. On a woman 6'5".
Okay, we've got the videotape that my nurse took of you earlier. Let's pop it into the old computer. Now, here's how you look now. And this is how you can look.
Bigger. Bigger. Ah, yes.
Will I be able to walk with those?
You won't have to.
Can you make them bounce?
Try and stop me.
Oh, yes.
I want them.
I want them.
They're yours for $6,000.
Pay 'em.
All right. Yeah, well, I guess the fun's over because I don't have $6,000.
Don't embarrass me with your poverty.
I never agreed to pay for them.
You never agreed to get married and have children. Don't grow a spine now, for God's sake. Doctor, make them bounce again.
Jenny, guys hate them when they're artificial. They don't even care about big ones. It's what's underneath the bosom that counts. It's the soul. It's the spirit. It's the heart. God, look at them.
Indeed, I buzzed Nurse Crenshaw because I thought you might need a closer look at these.
Doctor made them.
Sure, they look great, but how do they feel?
Where are you going?
This is for you, babe.
I'm going to let you take this tape home because maybe it will help you decide.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Maybe they're really not that important.
Oh, my God, yum, 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 money.
I gotta have them.
Your husband seems to be having a problem with the cost.
He's not my husband. He's just the best I could do with these. Just save me a pair. I'll get the money. Jack, I'm going home.
Can I borrow $100?
And the Lord said, let he who has not been with a hooker cast the first stone. Send me money, hallelujah.
This is living, huh? God, my life's pathetic. I need someone to talk to. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk to my son's stuffed bunny. That would be the first sign of insanity. Of course, sitting here talking to myself could be cause for alarm. But at least I'm not answering myself, right? Right. So, what do you want to do tonight?
I want to go out with Cindy Crawford. I want to surf the Great Barrier Reef. I want to see Paris at sunset. I'd like to kill Madonna and blame it on Sandra Bernhard. But somehow I feel we're going to sit here and order pizza and listen to you complain about that shrew of an ex-wife.
No, you got Jenny all wrong. You've just seen her when she's screaming at the kids. The mailman, the gardener, or anyone who isn't serving her evil purposes. Really, she can be very sweet. She happens to be going through a very vulnerable time right now.
You cheap, festering sore of a man. I should kill you where you stand. I should strangle you dead.
What? What did I do?
I went to hawk my engagement ring. The diamond is a fake. Ooh. I cannot believe how low you are. My engagement ring, the symbol of our love, is a rotten fake.
I think you're glossing over something here. You just tried to hawk the symbol of our love.
Our love is over, but at least I thought it would have some resale value. It isn't even a cubic zirconium. It's a zircon. What must the jeweler who sold this to you have thought?
And he wasn't really a jeweler. He was more of a zirconier. And again, I think you're glossing over something very important here. This was the best zircon that money could buy. And it was one of the first. This is back when they still called it glass. All right, look, if it makes you feel any better, the ring itself is actual 14-karat goldette.
Well, what can I expect from a man who for 16 years gave me orgasm-ettes?
Those screams were real, baby.
Screamettes.
Listen, I could have bought you a real diamond, but I don't know, it would have been nothing more than a little splinter. Now, how could you have shown that off proudly? Remember the joy you felt when you shoved that ring in your girlfriend's face and dwarfed her pathetic little one? What was her name? The friend with the wart on her nose?
Glinda Finucci.
Remember you telling me with such joy how your ring was bigger than the wart on Glinda Finucci's nose?
I saw her recently. There's a hair growing out of it.
But your zircon is still shiny.
God, that hair had dandruff and she was still calling it a beauty mark. So, what else did you lie about?
Nothing. Nothing. Well, I mean, little stuff. You know, like wanting kids.
I thought you wanted them. I never wanted them either.
You're kidding. You mean I gave away my life for nothing?
Well, it was a zircon of a life anyway. I never want to see you again. Unless it's for alimony, child support, or fixing things.
Yeah? Well, I know this much. Those orgasms were real. Nobody can say, oh, wow, and not mean it. Are you okay? What'd you do that for?
You let her abuse me. I could take being slapped around by maybe a girlfriend or a hooker in leather. Who gives you pain? But yet it's pleasure in a naughty, forbidden, tingly way. Gee, my ears are getting hard. Leave me. I need to be alone now.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad about the ring. And I always meant to get her a real ring and just, I don't know, it's always one thing or another. You know, beer, poker, magazines, phone sex. Maybe I should get her some flowers, huh?
So, she kicks the hell out of me, and you want to reward her with flowers? What about me? You live with me now. I sit around all day waiting for you, and I deserve a little more consideration. Where are you going? We're not finished with this. What are you doing? You can't shut me up. I'm in your mind.
Poor Mom. I thought she knew her ring was a zircon. I mean, I did, since I was 5.
I'll get it.
The man who didn't want kids.
So your mom told you about that, huh? Did she also tell you that she didn't want him either?
She said you'd say that.
What else did she say?
Oh, not much. But I guess instead of naming me Tiffany, it should have been Zales. Don't take this wrong. I love you and everything, but I would never settle for anyone like you.
You know, that'd be a sweet Father's Day card.
Daddy, you love me. You wouldn't want me stuck with someone like you. I don't even want a college boy or even a med student. Too chancy. What if you were to kill someone in the operating table? Who's the big loser there? Me?
You know, you're gonna make quite the little catch.
Yeah, I am, aren't I? By the way, what are you doing here?
Came to see you kids.
Oh, cool.
So, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine.
Good. Ryan, your turn.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Ross, you're up.
I'm fine, Dad. See you next time.
Good boy!
What? I said I was fine. You want me to spell it out for you? Fine. F-I-N. Fine.
No, son, I wanted to explain about your mom's wedding ring. Now, I know it was wrong of me to give her a little piece of glass instead of a real diamond, but the thing is, I never expected to actually marry her. I mean, I'd given that ring to 4 other girls before her. It was kind of a joke, but your mom didn't get it.
Hey, Dad, since we spent so much time together just now, maybe you don't have to come next time.
Look, what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm going to do the right thing. I am going to sell the only thing that I own that is worth anything and buy your mom a real ring. My baseball signed by Babe Ruth. Look at it, son. This ball is worth $6,000.
Dad, that ball was supposed to be mine when you die.
I'm going to give you something even more important. A lesson. Son, never count on anyone.
So now I have nothing to look forward to when you die.
Just a buffet.
You're divorcing Mom, not me. Why do I have to suffer?
Look, if I could do something to hurt your sister or your little brother, I'd do it gladly. I just don't have anything I can take back. Believe me, I've looked.
Well, I just hope it's a damn good buffet.
Those little hot dogs are good.
Well, look who's here. Boy, am I excited to see you.
Oh, wow.
Gee, and that's without even touching you. Look, I have decided to buy you a real diamond ring.
Oh, Jack! Oh, you don't want to marry me again, do you?
No.
Oh, good. Then I can sell it and buy new breasts.
What you do with it is your business. But my conscience will be clear because you will have the ring that you always deserved.
Oh, well, then buy a big one, because Dr. Booby does not work cheap. I'm just so happy. I'm going to have knockers so big I'm never going to have to be a good listener again. By the way, where'd you get the money?
I'm selling my Babe Ruth baseball, the one you gave me for our first anniversary.
Oh, Jack, listen. You can't do that.
No. There's no talking me out of it. I've made the decision.
No, I mean, you can't do it because it's a worthless forgery. My mother signed it.
So this lipstick's not the Babe's. And this is just a dirty, stinking, beat-up, worthless old ball. Ryan, I got something for you. It's yours, son.
Really, Dad? You mean it?
Sure do. You gotta promise me one thing, though. Promise me you'll never sell it. I want you to pass it on to your kids.
I promise. Thanks, Dad. I'll never sell this. Never, never, never. Never.
Boy, I really love that ball.
Oh, I know you did. You want me to have Mom sign you Hank Aaron?
Yeah, it'd be something nice to leave to Ross.
I really wanted big boobies. I never wanted to see my feet again.
Don't worry, your belly will take care of that in a couple years.
I've never understood. Why do men love them so?
Well, I guess in a world of technology, they offer a touch of old world charm. They're the perfect toy you never get tired of. You can bounce them, you can feel them, you can weigh them, tweak them. You can dress them up and take them out, or just stay at home and spend a quiet evening. They're nature's tranquilizer, pleasing to the eye, velveteen to the touch, a tonic when you're sick, pacifier when you're drunk. Not to mention a handy flotation device in the event of a water landing. God, I love them. By the way, you still have that videotape from the doctor? You know, of that great body with your head on top?
Yeah. Queued up and ready to go.
You want to go upstairs?
Sure.
You know, with your fake boobs and my phony balls, we make quite a pair. Hi. If you enjoyed tonight's episode and you'd like to learn more about breasts, there's a variety of information available at your local newsstand. See you there.
Dear sirs, your cast is great, but the writing stinks. Jim W. Rockford. Jim. Hey guys, throw me a bone, will you? Help me out.